Hey guys, this is Anime Ball Z here, and today we are going to be doing the 5th part of What If Goku Was Born with God Ki. Please like the video to help with the video's algorithm, and subscribe. It's totally free and you can unsubscribe when you want. There's nothing much else I want to say in the intro, so without further ado, let's get into the video.
Winter time, all the time, ooh, yeah. Look at the way that I move, swag, disrespectful and I'm rude, okay. I had cocaine in the school.
Out of absolutely nowhere, Goku just disappears. Buhan looks forward and around to try and find him, but he sees nothing at all. Behind him is Goku, who has just been saved by Vegeta. The only person that will kill you is me, Kakarot, Vegeta exclaims, facing Buhan in Super Saiyan 3. He's too strong, he's even stronger than me, he replies, eating a senzu bean. Oh please, every time we eat one of those magical beans we get a power boost. That means that we get stronger every time we fight this guy, so what we will do is we'll fight alternately and use our god-given power, Vegeta explains, making Goku surprised by his intelligence. Vegeta decides to head in first, but he is quickly overpowered. He flies in with a punch like Superman, but Buhan simply ducks under and throws a powerful gut punch in his stomach. As Vegeta is left winded, he swivels around and throws a kick, finishing with several punches that leave Vegeta very beat up. He falls into his base form and falls from the sky to be caught by Goku. Someone get more senzu beans, go to Korin, Goku declares, shouting as loud as he possibly can. At the scene, a new mechanized Krillin makes an exit to get more senzu beans, which he receives. Vegeta uses the senzu bean to rejuvenate his strength and gain a power boost to his power. I've gotten even stronger, so much power, Vegeta says, looking at his new and improved body. Buhan and Vegeta go at it once again, and Vegeta actually puts up more of a fight. Vegeta can take up more hits and is landing more hits. After constantly fighting Goku, Vegeta has found it far easier to enjoy battles with people superior to him, and he is now eager to find ways to actually perform against these stronger warriors. Buhan punches Vegeta and flies after him to attack him again. Vegeta lands a punch of his own and gets hurled away by Buu. To stop being immediately chased, he shoots a ki blast back to secure some time and security. As the fight continues, the injuries do pile on for Vegeta and he eventually falls back into Super Saiyan 2. With himself so vulnerable now, he can get killed if he continues. Krillin then jumps in and kicks the guy in his back and uses his new Solar Flare times 100 attack. This actually blinds and stuns Buu for quite a long time, even though he closed his eyes. Vegeta uses this chance to take a senzu bean and receives another insane Zenkai that feels like the kind of Namek Zenkais. Feeling this insane increase in power, he roars as loud as he can and starts to release more ki than ever before. His new Super Saiyan form is literally stronger than his Super Saiyan 3 form just prior. Even with this, he does decide to up the stakes to his ultimate form, Super Saiyan 3. The Saiyan Emperor continues to power up, trying to reach the next form. His aura becomes less spiky and more flowy, and it also falls back to be closer to his skin. His hair shortens drastically and his muscles reduce in size significantly. His eyes switch from a cyan colour to a blood red, and then his aura follows this same colour scheme. His hair then changes to red, and Vegeta makes a final shout as he powers up into his new form, Super Saiyan God. So this is the form Kakarot has always used against me. Now, I am the strongest in the universe, he roars to the clouds above him. Buhan, sensing absolutely no ki coming from him, is unable to gauge his strength. He knows he has something since Goku was very strong, and he didn't seem to give off any ki signatures that he could sense either. Vegeta flies forwards and throws a powerful gut punch that causes blood to spit out of Buhan's body. Following this attack, he dives down and knees him in the face and lets loose with a combination of blows. Buhan is beaten down and injured from these attacks, and he sees that he's unable to fight back. You should have killed me when you had the chance, Buu declares, using an ultra strong explosive wave as he pours out all of his ki into this last attack. This does pretty much nothing, as in milliseconds Goku is able to get the surrounding fighters out of the vicinity to save them. The explosion is more than 1,000 times the power of a nuclear bomb, and it caves out an almost perfect circle in the ground. Buhan actually looks messed up from this attack, and Vegeta simply teleports back instantly. You are a strong warrior, Buu, however it's time I end you, Vegeta states. Buu starts to feel nauseous and actually coughs up Gohan, releasing the Majin fighter. Big Bang Attack, Vegeta says, with slight sadness. The guy was the strongest guy that he has ever fought, and the fact that he'll never fight him again is quite saddening. Also, he didn't even really get to overpower him, since most of the damage caused to him wasn't even by Vegeta but by himself. After this fight and this explosion, the Buu saga comes to an end, and Vegeta rules as the strongest mortal in the universe. Vegeta is convinced by Goku to actually stay on Earth a little longer. After getting constantly beat down by Goku, it has given him quite a bit of character development and makes him a little more cheery than he is in canon. He is still not exactly cheery, but isn't just annoyingly solemn and negative like in the canon timeline. The duties of the king are handed to Nappa, who switches the title to Emperor, so he rules as Emperor Nappa. His highest level form is now Super Saiyan 3, and he is much stronger than everyone he commands, including his Ginyu Force. During this time, Nappa doesn't just leave the Ginyu Force as this team that waits for his command, he actually trains with the Ginyu Force, so all of the members of this team grow stronger along with him. 6 months pass and Beerus has woken up. Whis, I just had a dream of the Super Saiyan God. Could you tell me if this fighter even exists? Maybe I could finally get a challenge, he replies in happiness, awaking from his long slumber. Yes sir, it actually happens to be that there are 2 Super Saiyan gods. Both of them are actually capable of combining these forms of the lesser Super Saiyan to form an even more powerful form. Super Saiyan Blue is what they call it. Good. I would like to see if these fighters could impress me, Beerus explains, leaving his planet to head to Earth with Whis. Whis is actually quite pleased to find out that Beerus has woken up, so now he actually has a motive to go to Earth and see these godly fighters for the first time. Goku and Vegeta are currently training with one another in the waters. Since both have been provided with healing pods by Vegeta, they are able to get stronger far quicker and both scale above their canon selves at this point in the canon timeline. Goku is significantly weaker than Vegeta still, but the gap is steadily closing. As they train in their base forms, they feel an eerie presence come towards them, and as they feel this heavy weight, Beerus and Whis are revealed in the sky. So these are the Super Saiyan gods. They are much stronger than that King Vegeta III I met 30 years ago, Beerus explains to Whis as he descends toward them. Vegeta this time isn't entirely fearful of the God of Destruction. He now has power that is far above anyone he has fought so far, and this gives him a lot of confidence. Beerus, do you remember me? Vegeta shouts. Yes, you were just a little boy when I saw you last. You have grown into such a strong warrior. Feel free to test your power against me. And just for your information, if you do not impress me, then I will destroy your puny planet. Vegeta gulps once he hears this and is immediately a little scared by the god. The power to destroy a planet isn't anything scary for Vegeta since he has far surpassed that level, but the immediate ruthlessness reminds him of how he treated his father decades ago. King Vegeta shouts, powering up into his Super Saiyan God form. Whis, this is the same form I witnessed in my dream. Let's see if you meet my standards, Vegeta. The two begin fighting and Vegeta actually puts up quite a bit of a fight. Beerus is still seriously underwhelmed though. Beerus is still able to sluggishly fight and keep Vegeta at bay without even trying. Vegeta still being able to land a few hits and dodge a few hits from Beerus makes him gain a false sense of confidence. He powers up into Super Saiyan Blue, then uses instant transmission to land a powerful kick to Beerus' body. What was that instantaneous movement? That was rather impressive, Beerus says. It's a technique I learned in one of the colonies of my empire. I am Emperor of this galaxy, so I have access to the different powers here too, Vegeta explains, surprising Beerus. Emperor, you say? So you have more influence than your father? Beerus asks. Vegeta simply chuckles at this remark. I am levels above my father. My position is more powerful and I surpassed him when I was young. Do not disrespect me, Beerus. Great, that just means a better fight for me then, Beerus shouts, kicking Vegeta away. He zooms across the water and punches Vegeta in the stomach so hard that he parts the clouds behind him. Vegeta is hurled into the air, then Beerus flies behind him and lands 3 strong blows to his back. As he comes falling from the sky, he chucks down a small ki blast that enlarges into a massive purple ball of energy. Vegeta knows how strong Beerus is, so once he sees this ki blast coming to him, he actually thinks if this could destroy the planet. Vegeta, seeing this, turns and launches a big bang attack to cancel out the blast that Beerus launched with just his pinky finger. The blasts collide and are similar in power, making Vegeta even more confident in himself. He didn't see that Beerus actually used his pinky finger for this blast, and this gives him another false sense of confidence against the fighter. Vegeta starts getting seriously beat up by Beerus, and his attacks are just way more powerful than his own, and it makes him question his supposed superiority minutes before. His wounds are severe, and the amount of blunt damage he has received is immense. Vegeta has actually returned to his Super Saiyan God form, making him 2% the strength of what he just was. Beerus feels this decrease in strength right away, and it makes him even more uninterested with the battle. Come on Vegeta, you can do it, Goku shouts, trying to cheer on his sparring partner. Vegeta, seeing that Beerus is just watching him in disappointment, eats a senzu bean to return to his full power. He receives another power boost and returns to Super Saiyan Blue. Beerus and Vegeta continue fighting again, but Vegeta just can't seem to show any sense of success against the God of Destruction. Eventually, Vegeta is weakened and sent up to space with a barrage of attacks. You really are strong, Beerus. I thought I could beat you, Vegeta replies, feeling weakened and lightheaded. This is because he's up in space and there's basically no oxygen over there. Yes, however you remember the deal. This planet must be destroyed, Beerus says. This isn't even my home planet. The food was good though, Vegeta says with a light chuckle. Vegeta starts growing his large energy blast and Goku decides that he has to step in. He flies up to Vegeta in just a second and is already in Super Saiyan Blue. Vegeta, you have to help me fight off this blast. I can't let my planet get destroyed, Goku pleads, looking at the imposing purple ball. Your planet is toast, Kakarot. He still isn't even using a slither of his power, Vegeta realizes, huffing and puffing in exhaustion. Come on, I know you have another Senzu Bean left. We can fight this thing off, Goku insists, preparing to add Kaioken to this form once the blast starts to approach him. Vegeta just chomps down on the Senzu Bean and powers back up into Super Saiyan Blue. His motivations for saving the planet are much weaker, but Vegeta has actually had a relationship with Bulma for the past few months. She is pregnant now, and Vegeta thinks of this new kid that he has, and makes him determined to face this blast, and he uses every ounce of strength that he can accumulate. The two fighters wait for the blast to reach them and Goku uses Super Saiyan Blue with Kaioken times 10. This actually makes him more than 50% Vegeta's top power, which is pretty decent since he just got two massive Zenkais from this fight with Beerus. The two Saiyans catch the blast and push as hard as they possibly can, trying to push it back. Vegeta puts as much force as he can into this attack, and thinking of this new child that he is soon to have, he is able to tap into his latent power and ascend to Super Saiyan Blue evolution. Goku also thinks of his own family and rises his Kaioken to times 20, and the two fighters actually lob this ball back at Beerus with the new power that they possess. Finally, Vegeta launches his final flash and Goku launches his Kamehameha. The two blasts combine and destroy the energy blast, aiming straight for Beerus. The God of Destruction is very impressed with the power that they have shown him. He is actually forced to use much more power than in canon, and the fact that there are mere mortals with this power is surprising. What is really surprising though is that they have had no training from gods, yet they can use the power of the gods and have such power with it too. Beerus just destroys their blast and backs down, proud of the warriors that he has faced. You both survived the asteroid to Vegeta and have grown into strong warriors. I am very happy with your abilities and your planet is saved, Beerus declares, making Goku sigh of relief. Wow, what a strong set of warriors. Do you think you could train them, Whis? Beerus wonders. What do you think? You want some training? Whis asks politely. I'd be proud to, as long as I can surpass you, Beerus, Vegeta declares, agreeing to the training. Goku of course agrees to the training too, and they are really able to blossom into powerful warriors under Whis' watch. Vegeta has already become accustomed to the use of Super Saiyan Blue evolution, and Goku is capable of Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken times 25. They scale much above their canon selves, and their forms are more powerful to begin with too. The revived Golden Frieza still returns to cause havoc. This time he has no army, but returns to find that the remains of his empire have been absorbed by Nappa into the new Saiyan Empire. This name infuriates him, and the only thing on his mind is killing Nappa to return to his former glory. Nappa doesn't really know what Vegeta is actually doing, and just assumes that he is on Earth, trying to overpower Goku like he always has been. Nappa is training too, and trains with the Ginyu Force, and he actually forms quite a good relationship with Captain Ginyu and the other people like Jace and Berta. I don't want to cap their strength to the solidified power level, but all you need to know is that they are much stronger. Nappa on Namek has wished for his potential to be unlocked, so he is also much stronger from that, but he did that a while ago. This also secures himself as the paramount leader of the Empire, since he is just so much stronger than everyone else. On the planet that they call New Vegeta, where the capital of the Empire is located, Frieza lands in his new spaceship to try and retrieve what has become of his empire. So that will conclude the 5th part of What If Goku was born with God Ki. I really like where this What If has gone. I really like the idea of Vegeta becoming king and having his own empire. Please tell me something you liked about the What If, or something that I should improve on for the next part. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.